I'm saying this now, and I know everyone's gonna hate me, yeah? Drake is the greatest rapper in history.
I don't know about that. Volume of music is so much. Quality control has gone out the window.
No, but the music comes out with quality. It's what we decide what we're going to listen to. The fact that no song, you can't tell, none of us can tell me an R&B hit over the last 2 years that's timeless, like maybe Ashanti Foolish.
Yeah. I can't think of one.
That's timeless.
R&B. Not in the last 2 years, no. Not in the last 2 years.
I'd even go as far as saying the last year.
The last year?
Yeah. An R&B song that is going to be timeless, that is going to be remembered forever.
No.
I've got it.
Go on then.
Go on.
I don't know the woman's name.
Go on.
She's talking about friendships. Money Long?
Money Long. Yes.
I teach him, you know. Go on. Name that the podcast. I teach him. Go on. Go on.
She had two. She had two recently.
What's the song?
No,
I can't. Nobody knows me. Like,
come on, they play it in the link ups, man.
Yeah.
And the girl them start patting them.
Made for me. That's the name of the tune. Made for me. But she had a song before. But this is the thing though.
Timeless though.
That I don't think that
only time can tell.
Yeah, true. It's so new.
I don't think it will last as long as, let's say, an Usher Confessions. If you're talking about the same sort of.
No, but what it is now, it will last long for my kids.
Okay. In comparison.
It will last long for my kids.
But why?
Because that's what they've grown up with.
Right, okay.
That is a classic to them.
That is their confessions.
But let's think about So let's think. Whoa, is it really?
You think of it like, you know what it is? Think of it like this. When we were growing up, our parents may have listened to some of the, and I'm not going to say like the R&B stuff, but they may have listened to things like Garage, Jungle, and said, no, that's not, what are you not listening to?
Yeah.
And then 30 years later, we're now still listening to these songs saying these are classics. And then we're now telling our children, what are you listening to when it comes to things like drill and stuff, which 30 years later, they're going to be playing.
Our children, when they grow up, Drake is the man.
Yes.
Drake is the Tupac and Biggie of rap. He is the man.
Because that's what
when they hear Hotline Bling or whatever it's called, that is their revival.
But
where they put on their shirt and their trousers to listen to that.
But in fairness to Drake, the tune you mentioned is a timeless song.
Okay.
So if you was to talk about, like, tell me another rapper that's had a song that's been big, that's not that is not going to be timeless. Taking Drake out the equation. Who else?
What you mean?
Rick Ross.
Of this?
What?
Hustling?
Like, no, the other one. They call
BMF.
me big. Yeah. Timeless. Timeless, brother.
I think Hustling is bigger because I think BMF is more timeless of that period of time, as in the two of that era. Of that era. But if you're talking about, it's a bit like Talking the Hardest. Because that was his breakout song, and Hustling was his breakout song, it's a song that everyone seems to remember and gravitate to. BMF is a big song.
BMF wasn't his breakout song.
No, Hustling was his breakout song. But Hustling is what everybody would, if you was going to say original Rick Ross, you'd go back to Hustling. BMF is when he was in his prime sort of thing.
And his two songs with Meek Mill.
What?
I'm a boss. And So Sophisticated.
No,
that's what I'm saying. He's
the other one.
I'm a boss, and I can't think, you know.
Don't worry, I'll send it to you. I'm not going to send it to you. I'll play it to you.
You'll play it.
And I'm going to have my samples over it. Supamaks.
So I can't play it. Oh, shoot. But yeah, sorry, Wiley, you were saying?
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's a thing where if we're talking about of those eras and of those times, I think you're right. Drake had a more or less like 14 year run. And we would equate
longer.
We would equate that run to Jay-Z's run.
I'm saying this now, and I know everyone's gonna hate me. Yeah, Drake is the greatest rapper in history.
I don't know about that.
Well,
I think
wait. Before what's the criteria? What are you striking as criteria to say Drake is the greatest rapper in history?
Hits.
I think it stops there, innit? It's just hits. So nothing about lyrical, nothing about the respect that one should command. Just because he puts out a lot of music. And
no, it's not because he puts out hits.
No, he puts out a lot of music.
And they're hits.
What
artists that he's bust as a rapper.
What makes a hit?
Popularity.
And how do you get popularity?
How'd you get popularity? Many different...
Arguably, some would say it's who you pay. So, for example, I don't listen to One Extra. I don't listen to Capital and all them places there. The reason being is that a lot of the shows, not all of them, a lot of the shows are playlisted. They have to play a certain amount of tunes because the record label said, we want this to be a hit. And a lot of the hits are engineered hits. So when you're listening to an album, when you get a Drake album, for example, and you pull off a track which is, I can't even think of an album where I've listened to. Let's use Jay-Z's album 444. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's one of his best albums as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
Not one track charted. No, actually, it probably charted, but not one track had a video that you would have seen on Top of the Pops or whatever the equivalent is. But there's been videos. There's been tunes with Beyonce. There's tunes with who else was on there? I think Kanye was on there before the madness. You know what I mean? Because what he was talking couldn't be marketed.
Okay.
Drake, they put money behind him or put money into tunes. It goes on to One Extra. They play it on every show, sometimes twice, run competitions. It goes into your head. When you're out in the club, it's your favorite song.
Is that Drake's fault?
No, it's Drake.
And do you think where Drake is right now, do you think he's paying stations to play his music?
100%.
I think so.
I don't think so.
100%.
I don't think so.
Don't forget,
he's at the, he's still at the top.
He's at the top of the food chain.
Yeah, he's still at the top of the food chain.
That.
He don't need to listen. If I'm on if I'm the boss on his record label, I can't tell Drake, I want you to do this, or I want that song to be the first. You can't tell Rihanna, you can't tell Jay-Z, you can't tell Beyonce and Drake what to do.
I don't know. I think
you can give them advice. But you can't tell them what to do.
I think Drake can be told. I don't think Jay-Z can be told.
I think the difference with Drake, and it came out with that whole beef with him and Kendrick, was that he was saying that they were marketing They Not Like Us so much because they were putting the money behind it to make it become everywhere. And it's the same thing that he knows when he's saying that's what Kendrick's team was doing behind it, it's because his team was doing the same thing for many years. He knows what it is. He's just exposed the game that the money was being put behind this song to be played everywhere. Whether or not it would have bust as big as it bust is another story. Because it had the beef was going, the songs were being released, we don't know. But what we do know is that you couldn't go anywhere without hearing a Drake song. You could not go anywhere. You couldn't go to a shopping center. You couldn't go to a library, whatever it may be. You was hearing a Drake song, and the marketing behind that, for me, is part of the reason. His music was right. We was talking earlier about timeless songs. Would we say Drake's music is timeless?
Yeah. He got a few timeless. He got a few timeless.
He's
on
got
there.
But I'm saying what I'm saying.
More than
for
Sizzler.
14 years.
You never heard it. You never heard it.
Yeah, it's more than
I never said it loud enough. Go on. This guy's dangerous.
For 14 odd years, I'm expecting, bearing in mind, Drake released X amount of albums, but Drake was also in the era where albums were no longer the big thing. It was releasing singles, getting on tunes and everything. I'm expecting you to have at least about 40 or 50 timeless songs. Because the era now isn't...
Which artist has got 40 or 50 timeless songs?
That's what I'm saying. The era now, I'm talking about, due to his longevity, 14, 15 years, he's not in the era now of releasing songs as albums. He's in the era now of he'll release it's like dancehall. That's how R&B and hip hop has become now. People don't release albums; they release singles and remixes.
He released, unless he's jumping on someone else's feature, he releases albums.
No, he does. But he also releases a lot of singles and jumps on a lot of features. So with all that in mind, I'm saying that I'd be expecting him to have, maybe I'm being excessive with 40 or 50, at least 30.
He's got that.
In the 14-year period, 30 timeless songs.
He's got that.
Okay.
Don't ask me to name them, but he's got that.
He got that. So you said he's the greatest rapper of all time.
Yes.
You say he's the greatest rapper of all time.
See, even Samsung says Drake's the great. So, yeah, go on.
So is he your favorite rapper?
No.
So, which leads right on to...